Good morning, 8th grade Wesleyan students. Today we're going to be looking at an iLearn question that covers algebra and functions. The standard is 8AF1, solve linear equations with rational number coefficients fluently, including equations whose solutions require expanding expressions using the distributive property and collecting like terms, represent real-world problems using linear equations and inequalities in one variable, and solve such problems. So for this standard today, we're going to be looking at the first part of it, which is solving linear equations. So your equation for today, or question for today, is what is the solution to the equation 2 times the quantity x minus 4 equals 4x plus 3x plus 6? But before you answer this question, let's take a look at what our testing environment should look like. While testing, make sure there is no talking, that you're staying seated, and that there are no passes in or out of the classroom. You're working independently on your question and showing all your work. And when you are finished, do not move on until the time is up. We do not want to distract others by getting out books or coloring or anything else until the time is up. So everyone has the same equal opportunity to show their work and do their best. Be sure to write down the problem and show all your work. You have 10 minutes. You may begin.
To solve this equation, you start by using the distributive property. So you multiply 2 times each term. So 2x minus 8, because 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. And on the right-hand side of the equal sign, you combine your like terms. So 4x plus 3x is 7x plus 6. Now we're ready to cross the equal sign. When we move across the equal sign, we do the inverse operation. So we would subtract 7x from both sides, or you could subtract 2x from both sides. Either way will work. So simplify, negative 5x minus 8 equals 6. Now we need to get our constant terms together. So the opposite of negative 8 is positive 8. And we simplify, because negative 8 plus 8 is 0. We're remaining with negative 5x equals 14. And our last step is to divide both sides by negative 5. So x equals negative 14 over 5. Or you could rewrite it as negative 2 and 4 fifths, because 5 will go into 14 2 times with 10, which means there's 4 remaining. Or if you wrote it as a decimal, it would be negative 2.8, because 4 fifths is equivalent to 8 tenths, so we would have 8 tenths as our decimal.